As you started this journey, the last panel we talked about how you went about the casting process, finding the people, the characters who kind of build the story. Having talked to the creative team that really brought this together, what was your approach in building your team for the cleaning lady?
Oh, it's been an incredible process, and as you can see, I mean, it's, you know, it takes, it takes everyone to create this show. It's a huge collaboration of so many artists and talents, and everyone brings their own piece of magic, and it honestly blows me away because every person adds to whatever, yes, sure, I had a vision, but everyone elevates that vision with their own talent, and so yeah, putting together the team was a fantastic process as well. And for the writers' room, is probably the first team we put together. We did intentionally go out there. We asked agents to submit Filipino writers, Filipino and Cambodian, and so we got a list. But Selena actually. So we had a writer's assistant who was basically reading all the material coming in, and then basically had like a grading system for like all the scripts that were coming in, because we're not going to read all of them. And Selena's script came in with a 10 out of 10. And on top of that, she had I think like 5 or 6 people sent like email recommendations and stuff. So. Having that support always helps, and it just speaks to who she is as a human being, and so she's, brought so much to the show, and Denise came through Fox, as she said, because they were already in love with her from the developing with her, and then of course we saw why when we had her come in. We do have such a fantastic team. Because everyone cares so much, because we haven't had a show like this before that speaks to, this community and to these themes, and I think everyone really puts their heart and soul into it, and so we are so fortunate. Diva's been, she started editing on the pilot, and she has also been with us. It will be 3 seasons when we get there. This whole team, and BIANCA has been, with us as well, from season 1. Ruby, the moment I heard us, I had to have Ruby. There was no question about that, and so I just wrote it into the script. And Warner Brothers just, before I even asked, so what happened? They're like, oh no, we already optioned it. We already listed. Like, okay, and then and it actually. I had an initial pitch with Fox when I sold the show, and then because it's not, it's not it's a show that's never been out there before. Like all these elements pulled together, so that what is this show? Can you come back and pitch what this season is? Because we don't have a clue where it goes. So I pitched that, but I also in that meeting brought to the Fox executives. Ruby's music video, and then said, this is what I want for the theme song. Like this is, this is the voice of the show. And so I told them right up front, like this is what I want, and they're like, yeah, that's cool. So, so we got Ruby on board that way. Yeah.
Amazing, thank you so much. So that's essentially all the time that we have.